They tell you to just let it go, move on. Be the bigger person. But what if letting go is actually keeping you weak? What if holding on to your anger, your pain, is exactly what you need to take your power back? In this video, I'm going to show you why forced forgiveness is a trap, why anger can be your greatest tool for growth, and how some of the most powerful people in history refused to let go and changed everything because of it. We've been conditioned to believe that forgiveness and letting go is always the right move. That if you're still angry, you're bitter. If you hold on to pain, you're weak. But what if I told you that this is just another form of emotional suppression? Research shows that when people are pressured into forgiving too soon, it actually backfires. A study on domestic violence survivors found that those who forgave their abusers too quickly were more likely to suffer continued harm. Meanwhile, those who held on to their anger, they actually saw their abuser's aggression decrease because they set hard boundaries. Here's what nobody tells you. Anger is fuel. Anger is what makes you move. Psychologists have found that anger actually increases problem solving, gives you the drive to take action, and can even boost physical performance. In fact, a 2024 study found that people who embraced their anger performed better in challenges, solved problems faster, and were more likely to take real action toward their goals. When you embrace our anger, instead of suppressing it, you gain control. Your anger stops controlling you, and you start using it. Still not convinced? Let's talk about the people who refuse to let go and use their anger to change history. Malcolm X understood that sadness makes people withdraw, but anger makes them rise up. That's why the civil rights movement wasn't built on just letting things go. It was built on righteous rage, channeled into something unstoppable. Even Michael Jordan, one of the greatest athletes of all time, used anger as fuel. Every time someone doubted him, he didn't let it go. He held on to it, stored it, and turned it into motivation to dominate his opponents. So how do you use this energy instead of letting it eat you alive? Here's what you do. Step 1. Name it. Instead of "I'm just upset," say "I'm pissed because I was disrespected." Clarity, power. Step 2. Store it. Keep a motivation vault. If someone doubted you, don't forget it. Remember it when you need to push harder. Step 3. Channel it. Exercise, create, do something. Rage needs motion. Sitting on it is suffering. Step 4. Set boundaries. Use your anger to defend yourself when needed. Don't be afraid to walk away from people who tell you to just move on. Now I want you to think about something you were told to just let go of. What if you held on to it, but in a way that made you stronger? Drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever used anger to push yourself forward instead of holding you back?